what I have been going through the last few days. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. Well, I don't give information, advice, suggestions, or recommendations. I just share with you my perspective and my take and my opinion on life and on different topics. In this video, I kind of want to share with you so that I can be transparent. Now, we have to know what personal information to share and what personal information not to share on social media or in the virtual world or even in our in-person lives. And so I hesitated for a few moments to come on here and share this with you. But since you're all my friends, I thought I would do so anyhow. And I like being clear, I like being transparent. I like to show you that I am a real person just like you. I've often heard it said, well, your life is so perfect. You have everything perfect going on in your life. Yes, I do have a beautiful life. I do have a beautiful family, but life is not perfect for anyone, but it's perfect being imperfect. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a little bit about the last couple of days with me. Now, maybe to you it's not a big deal, okay, but to me it really has been. Well, a few days ago, and I kind of shared this with you in another video, but I really kind of made it look like it was more in the past. My husband asked me to go out to dinner, and I said, yeah, let's go. And I said, let me go to I just come off of a live stream interview on someone else's, and I was feeling all great to go out to dinner. And so I went into the bathroom, and as I have done a zillion times before, I flipped my head over and flipped it back to fluff up my hair, because I like that fluffy look too. And so when I went to come back up, I pulled something in my back. And I can tell you, I knew it right away. I knew it immediately. And it scared me, and I got scared. Because, I'm the healthy one. I'm always healthy. I'm always active. I'm always out there. And I really kind of went down to the floor and kind of was all bent over. And I kind of got back up and leaned back up, and I went to my husband in the office we have here at home, because he was in there talking to my son. And I said, I hurt my back. I hurt my back. And I was really scared, and I was really shaken. And he said, well, do you still want to go to dinner? I said, yes, but give me a little bit of time. Give me some time to see what's going on here. And so all bent over, I was kind of hobbling around, scared. And I went back in the bedroom. I waited a while, and I said, yes, let's go to dinner. So I didn't know whether to take the car or the truck, but I decided I wanted us to take the truck. And so I slowly got up into the truck, and my husband helped me, of course. And we went out to dinner, and I was slow in walking into the restaurant. And I have to tell you, I love going out, and it's fun to go out, but it wasn't that much fun for me. I wasn't in pain, and I wasn't hurting, but I knew something had taken place. I pulled a muscle or something. And so after we finished dinner, I said to my husband, I said, would you take me a little ride? Taking a ride is like therapy to me. And I've had times where I've asked my husband to take me a ride so that I could just cry it out, whatever it happened to be. I remember when my mom was so sick, and I said, can you just take me a ride? I'm exhausted and I'm depleted, and I just want to cry. And it was Christmas time, and he took me a ride, and we looked at all the lights, and I just cried and cried and cried. And I remember that, and I was so thankful that he took me that ride. It let me get it out by crying. Well, I kind of did the same thing. The only thing I said, please don't go by anybody's house. We know if they're out in the yard, they're going to want to talk to me, and they're going to see me, my mascara is running, and I'm crying, and, what's really going on. And I'm very personal. I don't like to tell my personal business. And, you know, I'm the fitness queen. I'm the one out there doing the 5-mile run every day. I'm the one that goes to the gym and gets down there with the 25-year-olds doing hardcore cardio burn aerobics. And I'm 64 years old. And how can this happen to me? I've taken meticulous care of myself. I eat right. I drink plenty of water. I rest. I sleep. I take care of my body. I wear great shoes. And over the simplest thing of like throwing my hair forward, I pulled something or did something. And I didn't want to go to the doctors. You know, people say, oh, go to the doctors, go to the doctors. But I'm the kind of person, it's a personal choice. Everyone's different. But I have chosen not to because for the most part in my life, most things, not all, but I've seen most things kind of work themselves through. I like to give some time to see if things are going to work themselves through. You know, I kind of assess the situation. You know, if I felt that it was significant enough to go, I would. But it was just more very sore. And so I felt like I didn't want to go to the doctors or anything like that. So the last couple of days, I've really have been taking it slow. I really have been taking it easy. Today, I kind of laid in bed this morning till about close to 11 o'clock. I did talk a little bit on the phone. You know, I have a great support system. I have my family, and then I have great friends. So I have a great support system that way. And yet, I've been everybody else's support system. I didn't need one. I mean, I've had it in place if I ever needed it. But it was me always being the support system, me always being the advocate, me always being there for other people, me always being the first responder, so to speak, to my friends saying, hey, what do you need? What can I do? And now it's my friends and my family saying that to me. I was the lady 3 years ago at age 60 or 61 when my daughter took suddenly sick with a life-threatening birth defect that none of us knew existed called portal vein thrombosis, and I did a whole video on that on my Dianna Brianne Fairchild channel. And, you know, and suddenly, you know, I'm driving in the middle of the night following an ambulance to a university hospital a couple hours away where I'd never been before and carrying big suitcases, you know, at 60 years old. And I've always been in great shape. I've always been able to do that. I was able to be at her bedside in a big, hard blue chair night after night, sleeping there uncomfortably. So when something happens to me, it's very emotional. It's very emotional for me. Okay. So it's been an emotional couple days. The last time I've really had anything significant to speak of was when I ran into that wooden hanger 10 years ago, and that's a video called Brain Aneurysm. And that was more, you know, accidental, kind of. This was kind of accidental too. So, you know, but is it age related? You know, I treat my 64-year-old body like a 25-year-old body. And maybe I need to realize that I have a 64-year-old body that's been in great shape. And yet I need to respect it as a 64-year-old and quit treating it as a 25-year-old body. And yet continue to do the amazing things I do daily, but I may have to refine them, tweak them, and do them in a new way. So this time out, this time taking it here at home, resting, taking it easy, laying in bed, doing little things like cleaning out the refrigerator, which was kind of what I did yesterday, pulled everything out, wiped everything down, and put everything back, that in the freezer. I'm doing little things. I'm taking it slow. Just exactly what I always say in my videos when you're going through a crisis or you're going through a difficult time. You know, pull back if you can. Get the right information, the right help, the right resources. You know, get comfort. Be good to yourself. Slow down. Take things slow so you can assess situations. And so I am. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better than I did on Saturday. But it still feels, you know, a little bit tight in there. And yes, I could go to the doctor and they could give me a pill or something. And, you know, who knows? If I feel the need to go, I will go. You know, absolutely. I believe in doctors, the right doctors for the right reasons. And so for me right now, I'm just taking it slow, I'm taking it easy, but it's given me time to rethink my life. You know, I'm a full-time college student, more than a full-time college student. And so I'm pulling back and not going to try to rush it like I did. I don't know, I wasn't rushing it, but I was piling on a lot of classes, especially this coming semester. I chose to do that. It was me that chose it, not anyone else, it was me. So I've decided to take about half of those classes. It'll still be full-time, but it won't be overload. I've decided that maybe I won't do a 5-mile run every day. I don't even know when I'll get back out there on the trail. I'm taking it easy. I know it won't be this week. And if I do get out there, it may just be a waddle. It may just be a waddle, okay? I was going to the gym nearly every day. And now I may just go now and then, or I may have my own set routine, but I may do the exercises differently, at a different level. Like I said, instead of being with the 25-year-olds, I might be with the 64-year-olds doing stretching exercises. You know, not saying that all 64-year-olds do stretching exercises, but you get what I mean. And so this has been kind of a challenging moment because I miss health and fitness. I miss, you know, got it together. Okay, and I do have it together. And I am Miss Health and Fitness. And I do promote health and fitness. I mean, I see people my age, well, I have friends that aren't even here anymore because, well, some of them didn't take care of themselves and other ones, they, you know, what happened, what happened. But I believe in taking care of our bodies. I believe we stand a much better chance of being healthy going forwards, and remaining healthy if we take great care of ourselves. So I'm going to continue. The only difference is I'm going to be more alert to my body as I go through the aging process. We're all going to get old. It's how we get old that matters. Are we going to get old and sick, or are we going to try to be old and healthy and vibrant? Old is just a term that you decide what old is. And I'm going to do a video on what is old. And really, truly, we all get to define it. We all get to decide it. Okay? Some people never get old. Some people live to be over 100 and think of themselves as young. Other people are old at 30 because they've chosen it to be. It's your own definition. It's your own personal definition, not someone else's. Okay, so I wanted to come on here today and share this with you. And I'm taking it easy. I'm okay. Like I said, I have wonderful family here. And if I felt the need to go to the doctors, I would, but I feel like I'm improving and I'm using the heating pad and all the little ointments and all that. And I'm getting around, you know, I'm fine. And I got up this morning and got dressed. And I'm looking forward to just taking this week and resting and letting my body heal itself, okay? So I wanted to be transparent. I wanted to share with you. I was hesitant about doing so because, well, it's something personal. And I usually just come on here and talk about a topic, and I don't usually talk about me, okay? But I want you to know that I'm a real person too. And even though sometimes y'all may think I have this perfect life, and I do have an amazing, wonderful life, but I've been through things, and I've gone through things. And right now, for me, this is a big thing, you know, even though to others they say, that's nothing, you know. I got it. And for others, it may be like nothing. They, you know, they're dealing with much bigger things that they're dealing with. But for me, it's something, okay? So thank you for listening. May God bless you. And I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. If you connect with me with all 5, I will likely connect with you with all 5. If the links aren't working, just cut and paste the title of each channel, and you will be able to find my other channels that way as well. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.